love everything about it. You're always doing something different. That's the constant. You can't get bored.
I like to be moving. I can't see myself locked up in a building, sitting down.
I like being out in the open. The breeze, it's beautiful.
It's physically challenging and it's very rewarding because you make things work.
You can't have a fear of underground and you can't have a fear of heights.
Get in there, not be afraid to put on boots, get dirty. We're dirty all day.
I like making stuff with my hands, making stuff from scratch.
Creating something and being able to see the results next day.
Because I love to make things look nice. It doesn't feel like work. You're doing something that you love.
Every day you learn something new.
It's a struggle at first, but once you finish it, you feel accomplished. You can do the next thing and the next thing.
I like working with numbers. I like using my head.
I take pride in what I do.
To see so many crafts come together and build something.
Everywhere they send you, there's different people.
You get to travel, they pay you to travel, and you see the world. You're not stuck in your bubble.
I didn't like my job, and I liked his paycheck. So I went ahead and gave it a shot, and been here ever since.
I have no construction experience whatsoever. I was actually working for Whole Foods as a buyer.
I was working 2 jobs to support myself, at a gas station and a Jack in the Box. It was a struggle, working the graveyard shift and working the morning shift was tough.
I was a single mother. My husband got a 15-life sentence, and I had 3 kids, and I needed a job.
The trades have been great to me because of the income potential.
Married the idea for me of I get to make a decent amount of money with I get to do something that I like every day.
I went through a pre-apprenticeship program, then I went through the apprenticeship program. This is an on-the-job training, so you're in college, learning the trade, and being paid while you're doing so.
Some people spend years in college, get degrees, and come out, don't even make what we make.
I can provide a lot more for my kids, a better life, better place to live, drive nice cars, save money. It's impacted my life completely.
The benefits is great. You have lifetime benefits once you're invested here after 5 years.
Things like health care, which is very important in a physical trade.
I don't have to worry about going to the dentist. I don't have to worry about any of that.
I have a pension coming, when I retire, and I'll be set.
Being able to put 3 kids thus far through college. My kids watching mom go out there and just, make it happen. It gave them the insight that they could do anything.
You like to be sweaty and dirty. If you put your hands on, then it's for you.
I love that I can work with the guys and hang in there with them.
Anybody could do it. That's what I tell the women. It don't matter about your height, your weight. No, if this is what you want, you can do it.
Women have a lot to offer, and it would be beneficial for more women to be in all the trades out there. I'm a union elevator constructor.
I'm a union iron worker.
I'm an insulator.
An electrician apprentice.
I am an operating engineer, construction equipment operator.
I'm a boilermaker.
Union journeyman towel finisher.
A plumber.
A cement mason.
I'm a carpenter apprentice.
I am a sheet metal worker.
I'm a union painter.
Operating engineer, apprentice grade setter.
I'm a pile driver.
Journey level union electrician.
I am a laborer.
I am the building trade.
Okay, women in trade. Hey, Ashton's funny, man. He said, "What is orientation?" I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna time him out for that, man. But that was funny. That was a good one. That was
a good joke.
I go ahead, Kim. You can go. Women in trade.
Oh, shout out to Bronny Alley, the Degenerate, coming in, showing us support. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to Faye James.
Shout out to Faye James. Now, I wanna ladies and every 21 looking, I want you to thank Jordan for this topic. We want to highlight and give praise to all the women on the world who do hard break-backing work like us. There's no such thing that blends gender roles here. You want it, come and get it. And we support you, queens. The boiler makers, the iron makers, the mechanics, all of them play a pivotal role in this. We also did this to also show future young girls, you can be this too. Nobody's telling you can't. And you can make a good living into this. We'll say this to young men and young women. We need y'all. And we can also say a woman's touch has always been needed in every facet of life. A lot of them are very analytical. A lot of them have a keen sense of eye. So yes, it just works well together. So we did this. Thank Jordan. We did this to show appreciation to women who work in these fields, not excluding police officers, women who are firefighters, um, and mainly the truck drivers. A lot of y'all who's on TikTok, you know, there was a big truck driver craze, and women are taking over trucking, and they should. They taking over dispatching as they should. They know how to put the business together. They know how to do it well. So we just doing this to say you can do this too. Nothing can stop you, and we applaud a hardworking woman in trades.
But I gotta come from this angle too, Hakeem. You know, a lot of men still gonna have issue with that because they're gonna like the women are taking our job.
You can't.
So what? We're gonna be at home. So we're gonna be stay at home mummies now.
Listen,
while the women do it, we're doing our job. The heartbreaking, the breaking backs. Go ahead, Hakeem. We gotta come from a different angle. We gotta
come. I like that. Listen,
yeah, we gotta come from a different angle now.
2024. We're not following archaic gender roles anymore. You could be a stay-at-home dad.
No, but Hakeem, you say it's required for women to cook, clean, and to cut your toenail, and that's a woman, and that's a role.
Listen, that's what I want in my household. But if she's a brick mason and she still want to cut my toenails, she can. I don't mind a little cement as she clip them.
Jordan, you muted.
You muted.
Jordan, I'm gonna say after that, you know how she was throwing that cement. You know she gonna make them toes look nice.
Oh yeah, definitely
crisp.
Definitely. So you know.
No, but on a serious note, a lot of men are gonna have issue with women doing the type of trade job like construction, the police force, the firefighters, because some men are traditional, like you said, Hakeem and Jordan. Some men are traditional. They desire for women to do the light work and not the heavy work. Because I'm gonna be honest, Hakeem. Women are made to be pretty. Like you say, pretty and brown. They're supposed to be pretty. They're supposed to be feminine. They can't be out here doing like hard labor work, even though they are. And I do appreciate it because I think I got in with Ruthless because Ruthless one time say, I think me and him were talking about women are not doing I think construction. I said Ruthless they are because I say it all the time in downtown.
That's a lie. Yeah.
Ronnie, all you gotta do is clip this and send it to him.
No, I'm gonna send it to him. He probably watching in the cloud.
He probably watching right now.
He's watching right now.
He probably watching right now. Got nothing to say.
And I know, but happy belated birthday to Jalen too as well. Jalen, happy belated birthday, Jalen. I just saw her in the chat, so happy belated birthday. I haven't seen her. I think she was celebrating her birthday last week, so it's good to see her. No, but so Hakeem, a lot of men will have issue with this. I guarantee you, after we clip this up and put it out there, a lot of men will be like, I don't want my woman doing construction. I don't think so.
So then that means that's not the right man for the woman. Here, we want a woman to just be her analytical self. You're going to have some who want to be stay-at-home mom and some who wants to have a career. No matter what the career is, if I'm your partner, I just got to support you. Because at the end of the day, the money's coming home. It's going to support the household. What it's like to have two people making $200,000-$300,000. It's a fun end. And listen, to be honest with you, it's a flex to say, hey, what's your wife do? My wife's a brick mason. What?
Not that, but she making six figures.
She making six
figures.
That's a flex. Your wife a brick mason. Can she come over there and build that patio for us? I'll be there.
But the women are women. The women are winning right now, and I can't defend the men on this one because it seems like men don't want to work.
Hey, they need to get off from that corner store and go get a job.
Right.
Or they want to be house husband. I don't know how I might take that road. The house.
Listen.
The house husband. I don't mind staying at home. You know what I'm saying?
I wear size 14. I'm ready to get wiped up and be home and cook and clean for y'all.
No, but salute to the women that's out there doing hard labor work. I see them all the time in downtown. I see them all the time. They on time on the time.
Listen, salute the Mexicans, the Cubans, the El Salvadorians who do the hard work out there, who got their wives out there cutting yards and stuff. Salute to them. We see them all day. Salute to the car wash girls who washing cars. You know what I'm trying to say? That women have always played a role. Yes, we have this stigmatism because, let's remember, if we'll go back 60, 70 years, women wasn't allowed to work. You know what I mean? They was not allowed to work. But
D said a lot of women. He said most men got jobs. That's true, but most men they're not doing a job like the job they used to do, like the construction industry, the trucking industry, the police for all that. It's low right now.
No,
men are not doing it.
It is low due to the popularity of it. It's not as popular as it is, but with hopefully, this is why people have to do things too. He said, shout out to retail workers. Everybody plays a part. You know what I mean? But we just saying this, salute to the blue collar women workers who chose that type of field, breaking stigmatism, breaking barriers. And listen here, I've met a lot of blue collar women who have been the most feminine. And when you see them out their dirty clothes, they look no different than the women we see on a regular basis.
Of course.
Right.
I don't trust everything they say online. Remember, most of the stuff online be capping. But majority of the time, a lot of these women are really feminine when they come from work. They just be at work, they got that. But when they come home, totally submissive to their husband, totally submissive to their man, their boyfriend, whoever they talking to. Totally. So that's why I say, but I'm not gonna lie, women are winning because I see a lot of women and a lot of corporation jobs. I mean, like CEOs, regional type managements, all those. Women are doing their thing, man. I'm proud of them. Shout out to them, man. So Hakeem, it's time for us to get a wrist one then.
Listen, I'm right there with you, ladies. I'm a size 14. I got big fingers because I'm a size 14.
And one more thing, and one more point for me before Jordan go, it kind of show you that a lot of people are getting tired of college and the college tuition.
Yes.
It's showing that. I keep telling you, college is like a death trap when it comes to debt. People leave that out of college with like $100K student loan debt. That's the type of money you're supposed to be using for a house.
Yeah.
They're using it for school, and then when they graduate, they don't even make 10 times as much. Most of the time, I came in Jordan, we make most money than people that have degrees. Majority of the time, and it's sad to say. And they've been in school 5-6 years, and we making a lot of money more than them.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, it's just how the job market is. A lot of IT jobs are falling down, and I know a lot of people who work for college for IT, and it's really not there and everything. And also, women that's looking at trades and jumping to the trade, that's seeing, there's a little bit better benefits on a long term. Do you have working with a company? Like, for instance, majority of these trade jobs, they always going to have a pension. So, once you work there for the next 10 years, 15 years, you retire, you have a very nice pension. Also, with these jobs, you can travel anywhere around the country and do it. You can come here to California, to Florida, to New York. If you want to go to Hawaii, if you want to go to Alaska, you want to go in the desert, you want to go to Maine, all these jobs, you can really go to anywhere in the country and you can get a job. Because it's always a supply of demand for those type of jobs. Mm-hmm. It's always a supply of demand. So, and women are smarter doing that because they can, use what they need. Make sure work, go to school, and also go to school less. When it comes to college, you go for 4 years. When it comes to some of these trade schools, it takes you 2 to 3 years at the max to do, and you get out quicker. And mainly, you can find a job that pay you at the minimum $30 an hour.
Easy.
Like easy. That's the start of minimum wage for most of these trade jobs. The minimum you start is $30K. When you go to these other companies, they might start you at the minimum wage, some do, or $20 or $22. When it comes to these trade schools, most of these jobs, the minimum is $30 an hour. Easy. And the women, they're doing good. And look what they're doing in trucking. It's a big rise of women doing trucking. So won't be surprised in the next 5-6 years you will hear some of these truck companies that's up there, especially any kind of women, and they invest in the country. I won't be surprised.
Shout out to Genesis at the dog. Genesis, I am today. Hey, Shugs. Smile Kings. Look good on you. Shout out to Genesis, I am.
Driving me wild.
Boy, I ain't see Genesis in a minute, man. Great to see Genesis. I ain't seen her. I'm glad that she's doing. I'm glad she's doing well. Go ahead.
She's been with the Houstonians.
With the Houston. Oh, you be over there with Ashton?
No, with the Houstonians. Not Ashton is from Memphis. He's been with the Houstonians. Shout outs to
Oh yeah,
the
man. Yeah, shout out to Genesis, man. It's great to see you because
shout
I
out
ain't
to
seen you in a
Genesis.
minute. But no, women continue to do your thing. Women are being empowered. So who knows, Hakeem? You might see a female president.
Listen, I am women, hear me roar.
Boy, Ruthless, I know right now he's shaking in his boots. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right,
Go
on to,
ahead. Go
all right,
to
on
the
to the
next
next.
one.
On to the next one. So this right here is going to be a serious topic we talk about. You know, when you say words to your kids, you know, it could really can, you know, do damage, really
Of
damage.
course. Facts.
So this drug mom came home and trashed her daughter's room, and they got into an argument and everything, and the daughter was freaking out, and she gonna come out telling her daughter that you were a mistake.
No, that's the worst thing. That's the
That's
worst
the
thing. You
worst.
never tell. You never tell a
Yes,
girl, a baby girl
that's what
that.
she said.
No,
That is
you
damaging.
never.
Damaging. So go ahead, Hakeem, play the clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
How dare you, Roni? We're gonna talk about this at this show. I told you walking in the clouds. I told you, did I not tell you that? I know Rufus is really good. I told you walking in the clouds. Trust me.
He be in the clouds.
Hey, we had this through.
Rufus, I love you, big dog. I was just joking with you. Go ahead.
Yo, look what the fuck my mama did to my room. This bitch is toxic and she needs help. Like, she needs help. Like, I gotta get out of her. Get out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
Bitch! Get out! You ain't got nowhere to go. I'm straight, bro. You was a mistake, bitch.
Yo, look what the fuck my mama did to my room.
That's it, Hakeem.
This bitch.
Yeah, that's it. I can't go. I can't. I don't know, man. I don't even want to go in on this one, but this one is this. Words
I'll
are
take
powerful.
it. Yeah, I'll take it.
No, you go first. You want to go first, Jordan? I'm gonna go in, but you want to go first? Go ahead, Jordan.
I'm about to turn the light on.
Yeah, I'm gonna warm it up, and like I said, I'm gonna
turn
pass
the light on for this.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna go in. Trust me.
This right here just tells her that, you know, that mother, it must. It's. I know it's something wrong with her mom. I know it had to be something wrong. Maybe she's an alcoholic or anything like that, but you know, it just shows you, like, you know, so some people, you know, they should, if they have a problem, you know, like what we believe that mother had, anything like that. It's like, you know, to me, she should never had kids. For me, you know, if you acting like that and, you know, and saying that to your kid, and I know that it's not been the first time, nor will be the last time. You know, I think a certain family member should step up and maybe adopt a kid, even if she has any brothers or sister or family. But it usually don't. Like, usually families, they don't really do that like that. But it's just, you know, crazy to tell your child something like that. It's very nasty to do, and that can definitely do damage to, you know, not just to your daughter. If you got a son too, it can do both damage to, you know, if you got a son or a daughter. But to say that to your daughter, yo, it's very vile. It just makes you look like you're not a good parent. You know, it's just very, very sad to see something like that. And to me, man, I was that little girl. I would get out the house. I'll get out the house. You know, because that's how sometimes you see some kind of kids run away, because they in a situation like her and everything. They either run away to the police or run away to a friend house or something like that. They stay there for like days and days, and sometimes you see a lot of kids missing because they're running away from their parents' house, or single mother or single father parents' house, and they got to go through stuff like this, very chaotic and everything. And it makes sometimes that, you know, that kids, they want to run away, or, you know, or sometimes, you know, self-delete themselves sometimes because they don't want to be in this situation. Yeah, man, it's very sad to see. So go on, fellas. I don't know, Ronnie or Hakeem want to talk.
Yeah, just because you give birth to somebody doesn't mean you're a mother. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight here. Saying stuff like that, I would say that's the worst thing you will ever tell a baby girl, that, and also a boy, because boys go through the same thing. You just created something that you didn't want to create. Because remember, words are powerful. That's one thing they always Proverbs talk about that. Make sure you tame the tongue. Be careful of the power within the tongue, because that tongue, it can either make you or break you. Just by telling her, the mother, just by telling her daughter she is a mistake. Now you just created something that you just don't want to see. Now she's gonna go probably, God forbid, I don't want that to happen to her. She might end up in the streets. She might get a guy that's very abusive. She might end up not finna have very low self-esteem to the point that even if she meet a great guy and the guy say you're beautiful, she won't see it, because that word, that curse you just put on your daughter's life is not gonna follow her to probably to her older years. There's some people right now still struggling, Hakeem and Jordan, because I be watching, like, psychology shows that they go see therapists. I be actually watching those shows. There's women that still dealing with trauma that they dealt with when they was 3 years old, from what their mama or daddy told them. My mom told me I wasn't beautiful. My mom told me I was ugly. My mom said my hair stink. My mom told me my hair is cracked. My mom told me my face is ugly. That's why I wear a lot of makeup. It's a serious topic, and I'm saying that even though they gave birth to you, doesn't make them a mother. A mother is someone that's going to nourish you, take care of you, going to strengthen you, going to be there for you during hard time. And now that, even if she's upset, even if she's out of control, and because women do go through they have their moments, but she able to control and say, hey, I got to be careful. Like, she understands the power of telling, like, hey, let me step away for a little bit. She might be acting unusual. Let me step outside and then come back in and let's have a sit down conversation. That is a mother. But someone that says give birth to you and say you are a mistake because you're mad at the baby's father, that's something you need to be mad with him, not with your daughter. That's not nothing to do with now. Let's say the daughter is being reckless, not doing her chores, not doing her homework, not doing what she's supposed to do. Then you get the daddy involved. Y'all have conversation. But telling a baby girl she's a mistake, bro, that's gonna follow her to the ends of the earth. Hakeem and Jordan, watch what I tell you. We're gonna see this girl later on, and you can be like, we're gonna see her hopefully on Dr. Phil's show, if Dr. Phil's still around, or another talk show host, and talk about how her mom told her that, like, I was a mistake. And then they put it online. Go ahead, Hakeem.
I say this with a heavy heart. As a person who wants children of his own, and as a person who's helped raise kids, my sisters and people who I've dealt with in the past, the self-esteem and the self-image of a child is important. And it's really get affected in their pivotal years. No matter how old are you. Like he said, the power of the tongue matter. I was seeing that my nephew was here to give you an example, to show you that we've always made it important to talk with love, talk with respect, talk to them as an individual. And the main also important thing that's not there, a lot of people don't know to talk about, is not always good to talk about the other parent in front of the child. That also brings problems. This is why we're going to say the key magic buzzword: therapy is needed. The way the mama talked, you could tell she herself grew up in a traumatic area, a traumatic situation, for her to bring trauma onto her daughter. You know what I'm trying to say? Clearly there was no father there, because if there was a father there, do you think the mother would have went as loose as it is? Because there would have been a buffer zone. So we also got to say it's important to shower with love, especially women, especially little girls, because these are the type of situation where women will seek out love from the wrong person, will fall into drugs, fall into being sexually promiscuous, when love is very needed. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, because remember, as a child, when you're a baby, your mind is open. Is able to receive anything you tell them. The mom, like you said, Hakeem, good point. Like, she probably came from that traumatic area in her personal life. Now she feeding into her daughter. Now that generational curse is gonna continue to go because you keep feeding that ideology to your children, and that's why the line gotta stop somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, that's the worst thing you could tell a woman. you was a mistake.
Faye said, my parents used to tell me that all the time, but in a joking way, though.
I don't think that's a good thing either.
That's not a good thing, too. That's
Yeah,
not a
that's not a
joking
good thing
way.
either. Yeah,
Faye, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing.
Even though Faye, it like I say, it probably went out.
Respect to your mother
one
family,
ear,
but that's not a good thing.
For her, it probably went out one ear out the other ear. But for some kids, they'll take it. They'll take it.
We'll be like, girl, you was a mistake. Key.
Yeah.
No, that's not a good thing.
No, we don't play like that. My mother has never talked to me in that fashion, and my daddy never did. This is why I'm a boss to this day, because they always inflate my head up. They make me feel like a man. And that's what we do to my nephew and my nieces. I make her feel like a queen. I make them feel like a king. Even when I see little kids on the block, I say, what's up, king? You need something? Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
And now that I would say the whole image thing got to change. That's why a lot of black women image is messed up today.
Yeah,
it's because what their parents told them.
Yep.
The mama, the daddy, the auntie, the uncles. That's what goes on in the black household. A lot of dysfunction going on.
Look what Genesis I am says. I remember my mom told me I was a problem child. She was really hurt by him, and I looked like him.
You see?
You see, Ron just said that. Sometimes it's that, and just to let you know, Genesis, you are never a problem child. Sometimes people will carry emotion and they'll bring it on to the person that is close proximity. That doesn't mean you're the problem. You deserve to be loved. You are a precious gift here. You deserve to be married. You deserve to be a wife. And sometimes our parents can't fill those roles, and sometimes you have to seek that from outside.
I agree. And nobody, that's a prime example. Just like Genesis, you see, she's an older woman.
Yeah.
And you see how that still linger over her to this day. That's why I keep saying, like, a lot of women out here are broken. A lot of men are broken as well. I'm not going to say a lot of them are broken. It's because what their parents told them when they was a child. And like you said, how King therapy is needed. Sometimes good to go to a local church. Sometimes good to get a mentor. Sometimes good to get a brotherhood or a sisterhood. Do something to get that stigma out of your mind. Because that mind, that's that subconscious mind, that mind is serious. You cannot, that subconscious mind, that what people don't understand. Majority of people are walking around because of their subconscious mind. It's not their regular mind, it's that subconscious mind or what somebody told them as a child. Like, you are nothing, you are less than. And they are there. High King, they can have the best body in the world. If you say something that could trigger that subconscious mind, they're going to break down immediately.
Facts.
I told you I watch a lot of therapy channels. But because I'm trying to understand our behavior on your human behavior. You know, I'm trying to understand it. Like, why we do certain things is because of our subconscious mind.
And it is that too. A lot of it just stemmed from growing up in a dysfunctional household, a dysfunctional culture or community.
Yes.
And you're subscribing to that. Me and you and Jordan, we all come from the ghetto. Let's not get it twisted. There's no difference in that. There might be difference in language and culture, but it ain't no different. Poverty is poverty. Some things we subscribe to, some things we didn't. Some things we find important, some things we didn't. Until we got older, I myself had to go through therapy to understand, hey, this ain't the lane you want to go. And thanks to family and friends to shower with me with love and care. It's like, oh, nah, brother, we got you. That's what's important. I'm going to always tell you this, and I'm going to land it with this. Life is about people, bro. Not money, not cars, not nothing. If you're going through something, people is the answer to help you go through that. Don't be too shy to seek help.
Facts. But this one right here is a serious one. You know, I hope people meditate on it. They reevaluate themselves, because I know there's some people to this day. I see, you know how when you see little one now, they become parents. They carry that same stigma, and now they tell their child they ain't no good. Shut up, you stupid. Hakeem, I see grown people say they stupid.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jordan. Moving forward.
All right, on to the next topic.